South Bronx Cares and local residents marched and rallied against the oversaturation of supportive housing and shelters. This has left unanswered questions for the people who live in this area who are asking politicians why the Bronx is the first option for housing and shelters in New York City.
The issue we're focusing on is they demolished a church that was an institution in the community that was 135 years old. And we had petitioned for this church to be considered for landmark status, but somehow that fell through the cracks and the church ended up being demolished, and the lot's been sitting vacant because they're not trying to build actual housing on the lot. What they're trying to build is shelters, and this area is saturated with shelters versus other boroughs that don't have as many. So the statistics are there. If anyone wants to look, you can see it for yourself.
We spoke to some local residents who feel unheard and forgotten because of the many different changes that have happened within this community. They say they are tired and upset with the way things have been handled involving the Bronx.
We shared the burden of the city. Can we share? Can the rest of the community, can the rest of the boroughs share our burden as well? What they're doing essentially right now, what we feel is that the South Bronx is the recycling center for New York, and we don't like it. And the first thing that people say is, oh, the Bronx is dirty, the Bronx is this, because we hear that all the time, right? The Bronx is where we're raising children. The Bronx is where we have our businesses. The Bronx is where we have our neighbors that care very much, and we care very much about each other, and we want to flourish as a community.
We are like, we just worry about the way things are trending right now, and we just want more positive things coming to our neighborhood rather than, shelters. We want like a specific programs for the children, hopeful things. Like there's too many good things. I mean, we want balance. That's what we're asking for, balance. Yeah, balance. I mean, why is everything coming to the South Bronx? All the negative stuff coming to the South Bronx when we have so much of it. Like, give us some hope.
South Bronx Cares' mission is to fight for the homes in the community and make it a better place to live. We hope to see their answers are heard from politicians and changes are made in the near future. To learn more about South Bronx Cares' latest news and updates, you can visit their website at southbronxcares.nyc. Reporting for BronxNet, Shanel Thompson.